Sunak's windfall tax a few days ago. Are we going to see that?
I think it's on the cards. I've been saying it's going to be on the cards for quite a few weeks now. This is, of course, a Labour Party proposed policy. The Shadow Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, she was talking about a windfall tax many months ago. And I just think the politics of this, whatever you think of the economics, and I listened to the discussion you had leading up to this earlier on the show, I think whatever the economics of it, the politics is simply irresistible to tax these big oil and gas giants. The likes of BP made £5.1 billion in profit in the first quarter, the first 3 months of this year. Shell made £7.4 billion in the first 3 months of this year, not because they've done anything different, but just because the war in Ukraine has led to energy prices spiraling. If you tax those, they don't vote, you say you're giving the money to hard-pressed households, that adds up to some quite attractive politics for ministers who really are running out of ideas about what to do. And this off the back, of course, of those incredibly strong words from the Governor of the Bank of England yesterday, talking about apocalyptic food price rises, throwing his hands up in the air, saying, look, I can't bring down inflation. I can't do anything about the cost of living crisis. 80% of the increase in inflation we've seen in recent months, and inflation is now up at 7%. We've got figures coming out tomorrow that probably show the cost of living is going up by 9%. The Bank of England is saying that 80% of that inflation is coming from external factors like food price rises, like energy price rises. Even if they raised interest rates, it wouldn't do anything to rein in that inflation. And that really is the conundrum that we face. You know, economics is very, very difficult at the moment. And that's why, you know, conservative governments will reach for populist things in order to try and convince people that they care and they're doing something about this.